Hello?
Interesting factoid. Did you know that if we don't have a neurosurgeon on the premises, all the puppies in the world will choke to death on all the babies?
Yeah. You got a note from 13.
So how come we don't have, like, 5 neurosurgeons?
Well, we had 3, but Kapoor retired and then Nichols just took off for his daughter's wedding.
Oh my God, good news. For the next 16 hours, you are the new neurosurgeon.
I'm not a neurosurgeon.
Which would matter if you actually had to do some neurosurgery.
House, it's a hospital. The odds of having to do neurosurgery are higher than in most places.
If an EMT calls in with a brain or spinal trauma, just divert them to the nearest hospital. All you gotta do is stand around and keep the ER open. It's an administrative problem, not a medical one.
House, where the hell are you?
Great. Glad you're on it.
Everything okay?
Dr. Cuddy's phone keeps going directly to voicemail, and I need to get a neurosurgeon to replace Dr. Richardson for the day, or else she's screwed.
I'm a neurosurgeon.
No, you're not.
I've cut into people's heads more often.
You did a residency in neurosurgery at the University of Melbourne, but you were never board certified.
You've worked here 2 days. How?
Dr. Cuddy's first assignment was for me to get to know everything about Dr. House's team and not to believe anything any of them told me.
I'm not a neurosurgeon?
What?
Cuddy's assistant decided to use his own brain. They put that idiot idea into his head.
Perhaps you could follow the same advice.
He notified DPH that there's no neurosurgeon on the premises. Said he legally had to, which he legally had to.
Sounds like you got the situation under control.
No, I don't. You know I don't. When DPH shows up, they're gonna shut down our ER. This can't be fixed. It is what it is, House.
Great. I've got every faith in your ability to solve the problem.
I have called every neurosurgeon within a 45-mile radius. Nothing.
You think House is just testing us?
He's always testing us.
Test or not, it's a problem.
It's not our problem. Why the hell is it House's problem?
Where the hell is Cuddy? We either report this and half the hospital gets shut down, or we cover it up and run the risk that the entire hospital gets shut down.
Or we get Richardson.
He's sick.
And we're doctors. We get people better.
Fing Fong Fooey?
Look, you're the only neurosurgeon we've got. You have to suck it up and go back to the hospital.
We're not asking you to operate just to be there.
Unless you can transport this toilet with me, I'm not leaving the room.
I'll get a bucket.
You're missing the point. I eat bad sushi. I'm sick. Go away.
We can give you promethazine for the nausea.
Already took it. And trimethopenzimide.
Maybe this isn't food poisoning.
Whatever it is, it must have damaged the lining of his stomach. Till that heals, nothing's gonna work.
So we need to treat both that and the nausea.
And whatever's wrong with him.
We give him ondansetron and prostaglandins.
And whatever's wrong with him, neither of those two treat any possible underlying condition.
Who cares? He's not our patient. The hospital is.
I can hear you.
You're pretty miserable, aren't you? Would you be willing to take a fairly risky drug if it would make it all go away?
You read the list of side effects on those drugs? We could crash his BP.
I haven't heard a thump, so I assume he's still quietly puking.
It could be making him worse.
Bigger picture. We're making the hospital better. We can test for whatever you want to test him for once he's stable enough to get back to the hospital. Now stop being a girl and move. So you can ask me about this Huntington's trial, and by ask, I mean give me your opinion.
No. There's one thing, though. Will you have sex with me?
What?
Well, this trial means you're leaving right away. I was playing a long game. Deadlines have been moved up.
Wow. That stuff is good.
Think you can make it back to the hospital?
Uh-huh. That lamp is shiny. I mean, the way it shines is... shiny.
I take it this is one of the side effects of the drugs.
Who cares? Let's go.
How come I've never even met you guys? You're like the greatest guys. You know, fluorescent lights flicker at the same frequency as the human brain.
You know the human brain doesn't flicker.
It doesn't take a brain surgeon to figure out that he can't perform brain surgery. What's wrong with him?
High blood sugar. He'll be fine as soon as we rehydrate him.
That's a relief.
Thank God. DPH guy will be here in 20 minutes.
What is wrong with him?
High blood sugar. You just said so.
Chase is running labs. Right now, the top two contenders are hepatitis and peptic ulcer disease.
Is he better?
Yep.
You're lying to me again, aren't you? Yep. Then we're screwed. Don't we have to tell?
Oh, damn. Dr. Richardson's prepping for surgery.
Yeah, I need to talk to him.
He's prepping for surgery.
So you said. I just need to confirm he is who you say he is and that he's a licensed neurosurgeon.
Well, here's his paperwork. His hospital ID is right there. You can see it's him.
Yeah, I should still talk to him.
They've already scrubbed. He'd have to be re-sterilized. The patient's anesthesia would have to be adjusted.
Why did you report he wasn't here?
I must have misunderstood.
Oh, why? What? Why is it so hot in there? Oh. What's that, baby?
Is he stoned?
No, we're pretty sure he's got
Oh, I'm sure you have an explanation, but I don't care. See, you need to have a doctor on the premises who can actually do neurosurgery. Tell the attending to divert all ambulances away and start calling other hospitals to see who can take your stabilized ICU patients. Those departments are shutting down.
The ER, the ICU are half empty. The place is crawling with suits. It's over.
You do know we still have a sick patient here, right? He's the guy sitting right behind you taking off his clothes again.
Whoa. Why don't you just sit down and take it easy?
He should be coming down by now.
And yet, I'm not.
What if his behavior isn't a side effect of the ondansetron? What if it's a symptom?
Thank you. What causes delirium and nausea?
He's been stuck here in the hospital a few days. Nobody else is sick, so it can't be environmental.
Not exactly stuck. I snuck out. Freedom is my birthright.
Where did you go?
The seafood festival at the convention center.
We're screwed. Seafood Festival has stuff from all around the world in combinations nobody ever thought of. We could be here all year.
You had shrimp?
Uh-huh.
And crab?
Uh-huh.
Lobster?
Uh-huh.
And?
I ate whatever looked good.
Did you eat any roe? Little tiny eggs?
Nummy.
Toad eggs will cause nausea, and they can get you high. If I'm right, the antidote is fast-acting. If we can get him to keep his clothes on long enough, he can pass as a functioning neurosurgeon.
Mercy doesn't have enough room in their ICU to handle the overflow, so...
Don't worry about it. I believe you wanted to talk to Dr. Richardson, a neurosurgeon.
I'm sorry that we met under such trying circumstances. I hope you restore our rating as a level 1 trauma center and reopen the ER and the ICU immediately.
An accidental case of poisoning. Dr. Richardson has been treated and is ready to resume work.
Touch your nose with your index finger and tell me how you'd treat a cerebral contusion.
I would watch for edema and transtentorial herniation.
Good enough. Turn it around.
You're gonna be up late.
Next time, avoid responsibility.
Cake? Tab thought we should have a little party to see you off properly. You get sentimental about these things.
I never should have flashed him.
Speaking of which, earlier today I asked you about having sex. You gave me a look that almost certainly could only mean no. However, on the other hand, I'd be remiss if I didn't follow up and confirm. See? It's the same look, so if it didn't mean no the first time, then...
No. No.
No pressure.
Does that method ever work?
At least once. I'm getting mixed signals.
See you at the cake.